Hi, this is James Page for ECOC TV. We're in Glasgow at ECOC 2023. I'm on the Ethernet Alliance stand and I'm here with AMD. I'm going to talk to Awanish in a moment, but firstly I'm going to start with Amy, who's here to talk to us about the demo that we can see behind us. Why don't you talk to us about these impressive screens I can see?
Thanks. Today we're showing our 800 gig Ethernet solution. Basically, it's built upon our silicon, which is our Versal Premium 7 nanometer device. In our silicon, we have both hardened logic and we have a field programmable gate array, which is soft logic, so that you can program it to any function that you want to have. So what we're showing today is we have hardened blocks that are called our DC Max. They're hardened MAC, PCS, and FEC logic, and we can use the 400 gig hardened logic in order to implement the new 800 gig IEEE or consortium standards. And we also have our SerDes, which are 112 gig, and so what we're showing is we have soft IP, hard IP. We're showcasing a traffic generator and a traffic checker on both sides. This board is on our VPK 180, talking across an Amphenol DAC cable at 2 meters, talking to the Keysight Array's 800 gig tester. So what we're showing up here is that we have two directions of data going across both sides, transmitting and receiving, and you can see that we have full 800 gig traffic on both sides. In addition to that, you can see that we have many live packets going across the network where the forward error correction is doing 100% correction. There are no uncorrectable errors in the solution, just showing how reliable our silicon, our IP, and our solution is.
Fantastic. So essentially this is just showing how fast and reliable and safe some of the AMD systems are.
Absolutely, for doing your next generation network applications.
Fantastic, thank you for that. Don't want to leave Awanish out of the conversation. What's really important to AMD is security, isn't it? And making sure that these things are really secure. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit more about what AMD is doing now and what you're thinking about in the future in terms of security.
Sure. So when you connect network node to network node, no matter what layer you are connecting, and there are many network layers, whether you are connecting layer 1, layer 2 or layer 3, implementing the security is really important so that nobody can eavesdrop your data or nobody can identify or decode the data being transmitted, whether it's 100 gig, 200 gig, 400 gig or 800 gig. So the Amy just told that we are implementing 800 gig demo using the Ethernet technology. So security at 800 gig is really complicated, and in the AMD silicon, which is being used in the demo, that has got multiple high-speed crypto engines, inbuilt high-speed engines, so they can implement very flexibly the encryption, decryption technology along with the soft logic used inside the AMD devices, whether you are operating at layer 2, layer 3, layer 4 or even the application layer. So nobody will be able to identify and decode your data based on the what encryption key you are using or what technology or protocols you are using for the encryption and decryption. Not only that, in the next upcoming devices, we are also working in the post-quantum crypto, which everybody is talking about, because security is going to break when quantum computing arrives. So we have started working in the quantum crypto, and in the next generation device, we are going to use all the quantum crypto technology. And not only the next generation, we have the soft logic for implementing the current quantum relevant technologies as well. We have started working on that. We are doubling the throughput for next generation transport switches and Ethernet switches and the routers in the upcoming devices.
Okay, great. Thank you for that explanation. How hard do you have to work to keep up with those who do want to eavesdrop on these devices, especially when we're getting into that post-quantum time?
Yes, so security is always evolving and emerging, and every day new security policies are coming into picture, new security protocols are coming into picture. So being a AMD programmable silicon, we are always up to date and working very closely with the IEEE NIST standards so that what technologies are coming up. And we start working in advance on implementation of those technologies, whether it's a application layer or whether it's a low-level optical layer. So if you imagine the implementation of 3.2 terabit Smart PHY and securing client side to line side, it's a huge challenge. And implementing all the security at each and every client interface and the line interface, we have to very creatively think about the implementation, key exchange, and the encryption decryption. So we always keep it up with the latest technology and work in advance.
Sure, I'm sure it's not easy, but it sounds to me like AMD are working really hard to make sure that they've got the best systems with the best security. Look, it's been great to talk to both of you. Hope you have a really successful show. Thank you for taking time to talk to ECOC TV.